Well, time to clean the throttle body. This is a great service here to make sure that our throttle body is nice and clean. There's no carbon buildup there whatsoever. Okay, so we'll see how bad it is here. That's fairly filthy, that's for sure. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it definitely needs some cleaning here. So what I'm gonna do is I will spray it with carburetor cleaner. We'll have some towels here and a brush, and also we have the throttle body air intake cleaner here. So what we'll do is before we go crazy on spraying this baby, I'll probably just keep things clean. Take this air box here out of the way. Mess it all up. As you guys noticed from the other video, I just recently put this air intake, original air intake box here, and yeah, just trying to get everything back to stock. So in the process here, just gotta spray this baby here, keep the throttle body open. See if there's something we can some of the dirt out of there. See how filthy it is, guys. Right, it's a lot cleaner. Well, folks, my apologies. I pretty much blocked everything that I was trying to do there with my head. But anyways, as you can see, guys, it's been, you know, the throttle body is fairly clean. Basically brushed and sprayed it with the carburetor cleaner sprayer there. And as you can see, it's nice and clean now. The next step here really, guys, is that I'll be checking the spark plugs. I've always kept the spark plugs pretty good throughout the years, but it's been a while since I actually checked it out. And you know, I just wanted to make sure that everything is good. And if the car is running lean just recently, I just want to make sure that the plugs are still nice and clean, and just to check the health of the engine, that is. So anyways, that's the next step here, to check out the spark plugs and see if it needs replacement. Well, first of all, just want to blow some air here so that way we don't scratch our powder coated cover here. Let's go to tree. We'll set our cover aside so we don't damage this baby in the process. With this old cars, guys, with this 1.8, really it's just have to pull this the coils here, the coil plugs, and they're a lot easier than the new technology these days, and you can never go wrong with the order of the wires, because they're all you know, they're different lengths, so you can tell which one goes to which spark plugs in the process. The last one's a little stubborn than the other ones. Looks like the connector in the bottom there kind of popped up a little bit, so see which one I can use. Several plug puller or sockets here. A special spark plug puller. This will do. Probably a longer extension. I got the longer extension here. This one. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. I don't know if you guys can see it, but not bad at all. Again, I replaced this thing not too long ago, and they are Bosch Platinum, and they're the 4 tips basically that provides all that spark all at once. I'm just gonna put it back in. Normal burn on the tip there, but that's nothing real bad in the process. I could also just do a quick wipe. Just to see how much carbon we got on the tip there. Yeah, it's nice and dry. It's of course brown a little bit because the fact that you know, we do get a lot of sparks. For cylinder, plug is doing pretty good. Snug it with your hand here until it bottoms up. Nice. From the old school way, guys, I just basically snug it. And I'll look at the torque spec as well and see what the torque spec is on this baby, so we can torque it down the proper torque. But we'll check the next one. Just pull mine. Come on, let's go. Yeah, second one here. Get on our second cylinder. And the second one, guys, as you can see, fairly clean. I do put a little daub like what I normally do with because I don't torque them down pretty bad. I do somewhat, you know, sorry, there's some particles there. I do put anti-seize on my plugs, treads there when I put them in, and as you can see, guys, it's been sitting there for a while, and as you can see, it's nice and it never seizes technically. I like putting that. At times people don't use anti-seize on those treads because they do you know, end up being torqued more than what they need to be. So it's just your own discretion there. Make sure you don't over torque them or tighten them too much. You know, it's just a snug, nothing crazy. Spark plugs don't hold anything. They're not a critical plugs per se. They're not, I mean, they're not holding anything down but to provide sparks. So you don't want to really go crazy on it. So just snug it for now. I'll get the torque spec like I said, and we'll torque it down. No signs of bad cylinder there, guys. If there are some issues, you would see some weird darkness and moisture, looking more like oil in there and stuff. I don't see any carbon buildup whatsoever, so it's looking very nice. Very happy so far. All right, we're on our third cylinder. Very similar. They all look the same. Nothing major there, nothing crazy. Doesn't look anything abnormal at all. Like again, I have replaced this frequently, not frequently, up to the service recommended service mileage, and so they've been maintained pretty well. So I'm not surprised that they're doing pretty good. I'm suspecting that I do, because I have a problem as well, starting doing cold start, starting the engine, and it does putter around for a while until it burns all the oil, or sorry, burns all the gas in the cylinder. I'm suspecting that I might have a fuel injector leak, so I'll also be working on that. That'll be another video that I'm going to be doing to show you guys how I'll inspect the fuel injectors and see if there's any leak going on, because it would be pretty bad if there is one, because that would mean that yeah, we would have some leakage going on, and hopefully it hasn't sipped in yet or mixed in with the oil. I just noticed that pretty much recently. So, and you know, fuel leak is not good into the cylinders, because then it will, as fuel is very thin, it could, you know, basically pass through the piston rings, and then it would then drops down all the way to your oil pan there, which we don't want. And you don't really want too much gasoline inside your engine, because that could also be very dangerous, because that could mean that, you know, at any time your engine could blow up if there's too much gas in there. So yeah, just got to be careful on that. I mean, you don't want any leak going on from your gasoline there point of view. So we'll definitely get it checked to make sure that nothing major there. Yeah, similarly, again, our fourth cylinder that we're working on here, it's nice and clean. I don't see any bad buildup of some sort. In this case, we could even check our compression test on every single one of the cylinders too. I have a tool to do that, but there's another video that we can do. Well, folks, the plugs doesn't look that bad. So I'll just put everything together in here. Just gonna get all the coil packs pressed down here, making sure they're all sitting down nicely. Now our throttle body here, inlet here is cleaned, so let's fire it up and see how it sounds. Make sure you feel it sits all the way down. There we go. I just like to blow some air in here just to get anything that might have dropped underneath. Alrighty. Time to put our cover back in. Let's put our intake there, and we'll start the car up and see how it sounds like. Oh, tricky to put it down, guys. Right, all back in place. Let's fire the baby up and see how she sounds like. Sounds a lot lot better, guys. Anyways, guys, we'll check back in a bit.